folks, Black Bull Markets have 10 merch packs to give away to clients who sign up before the end of the year, including one of these trader keys. So to go in the draw, all you need to do is sign up with the link below this video or in the podcast description, and you'll go in the draw to win. It's that simple. And remember, folks, when you sign up to Black Bull Markets through the Trading Nut link below, you're going to get a 100% deposit bonus up to $1,000 on your first deposit. All you need to do is click the link in the description below the video or the podcast.
All right. Good morning, guys. Good morning, everyone. How are you? It's good. Just keeps on printing new highs, doesn't it? All right. So what I'm looking for today is kind of thinking with Asia sweeping the high, we might have a deeper pullback coming in. Euro's already taken the Asian low. So I think there's buys to sells. And then maybe we'll look for buys again from, well, actually, we'll have to see how price comes down to this level. But I think that would be a pretty sound area for a reaction at this 16,700. But I wouldn't mind a buy to sell for this open. Morning, Lock. Morning, Simon. Lee left hand, bearish with German 40 because of the false breakout of last week's weekly high. Yeah, I think it makes sense for a pullback for this week. I think so. We've got a crazy week ahead of us. Absolutely nuts. So today's the least of concern. But we'd always be prepared for unexpected news reports, economic data reports coming out. Then it just gets absolutely crazy. Tuesday, we've CPI tomorrow. We have unemployment for pound in the London Open. Then Wednesday, we've got Fed funds rate, FOMC meeting. We've got PPI. We've got pound GDP. Then Thursday, we have Aussie unemployment. Then we've got Swiss interest rates. We've got pound interest rates. We've got euro interest rates. We've got US unemployment retail sales. And then Friday, we've got bloody PMI all morning. And then US session as well. Crazy week. It's going to be fun. But geez, what a week, huh? Now this is going to see BOJ make the yen make a full reversal. I knew that would happen. Walk the walk. They don't talk. They talk the talk, but they don't walk the walk. So this day, which was like a massive crash, over 500 pips, 539 pips in one day on a currency pair. Only yen can do it. Only yen can do it. And then when they walk back their comments, you see full reversal, full correction. All right. Glenn's got the cowboy hat on, so he's ready. That's good. Good to see. What else do we have? Yeah, not a whole lot, really. Goldman Sachs now expects Federal Reserve to deliver the first rate cut Q3 versus the previous forecast of Q4. Oh, everyone's sort of thinking they were the least optimistic of the big banks. They were most people were like pricing in Q1, Q2. These guys pricing in at least there's still an update on their estimates. A little bit of war news. Okay. Anyway, let's do this. Oh, look at this. It's really popping. Yeah. That's 100 pips now, just in that candle. Best part of 100 pips. Yeah. Nice. Open it trades yen. I was looking for that correction. Okay, so German. Geez, now it's 100 pips. Gosh. All right, so German 40. They've done a little pullback. What I'm looking for is I'm seeing this is your support in the Asian session, more or less. That was holding price. Price failed to create a higher low to push up. So sellers stepped in over here. We've got a liquidity candle right over here in the New York session. We're dipping into that now, finding a bit of trouble, breaking through it. It'd be nice if we can, with the new 15 minutes just opened, if price can sort of stay in this area. And then when London opens, I'm looking for that to take this high and then have a bit of a sell-off again. That's what I'm planning. That's what I'm planning. If it just goes down, it's a bit more difficult for me to have entered. So we'll see. We'll see if this indeed is going to be a point of interest. We've got liquidity taken, so I wouldn't mind trying to like get into a position. Sarah's got Robbie Williams or someone playing. That was loud. Get the morning groove on, Sarah. Is anyone looking for this? Glenn, what are you going to look for? Have you got your trend line in? Oops. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It was a 30-minute chart. This one, yeah. Yeah, not quite ready yet. I mean, there's a little liquidity candle just over here. That one. Couldn't take that leg because the spread for you is 3.7. Yeah, same. Same. It won't go down to 0.9 for another 12 minutes. Me too, Lila, man. I've got to wait for London. Hopefully we get a good move today. London's been pretty crap lately. Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's see if it can do a little sweep sweep the highs, because that would be around 30 odd pips, 40 pips, 40 pips, and then, gosh, it would be optimistic with what we've seen lately, but that would be nice. Yeah, we're just gonna play the waiting game for the next 12 minutes. So, guys, if you can do me a favor, give the stream a like. That would be really helpful. Nice and early request. Morning, Don. How are you? For Naz is going to be an interesting one. I reckon we are going to still stay within this range. I don't really see much in the way of breakouts for until at least maybe CPI comes out tomorrow, or Powell makes his stance on where they're sitting. So I'm kind of thinking we're just going to stay more or less inside this area. So I'm looking for sells on that one when it comes to the time for New York session. Like to see it, like to be hopefully trading above. Like I would like to see NY really rip hard, push up, and then be looking for sells here, and then just get this monster rejection. I'd love to see that. That's my plan for NY session. We'll do an NY stream as well today. We will do one. Given how tomorrow I'm not going to do a London stream tomorrow, but I'll do New York tomorrow as well. But otherwise, we'll see London streams for the rest of the week, except for Tuesday, and we'll do as many NY streams as we can, leading up to this is kind of like the last main trading week I see before Christmas starts. We'll keep trading through it, of course. But I think the volume is going to be this week. Times NY stream, it'll be NYSE, so 2:30 UK time. What's that, mate? Oh, cool. Yeah, I'll have a look. Okay. Let's have a look at that. So we've got 30 minutes in the bottom left, 15 minutes top left, 5 minutes top right, 3 minutes bottom right. Morning, Reese. How are you? 10:30 for your Philippines, aren't you? Lee left hand. Yeah. Yeah, Naz has been amazing. Germans. You what, sorry? Oh yeah, I was going to bed just as it was opening. And I took sometimes if I catch right at the open, the spread's still low when it opens. And I took the buy up to 2007. It's only a small, it was just playing around. It was just, I had a theory that we're going to open. I was hoping we are going to gap down to buy to get a really nice move, but it opened basically as it was. So I just bought. Didn't look for the sell though. Dropped like 100 pips. Have you got your account with them now? Did that work for you? It didn't. Okay. Okay, so you're looking for the same thing basically for German, but you're looking for it to go down first, which makes sense. You're looking for it to go down to my top, down to my area. Come on, there we go. You're looking for it to go down to this area first and then up. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the no wick candles. Mm-hmm. You're not concerned about London doing a little bit of a liquidity grab first? Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's see. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not interested in trading right here, but I'd like for that London Open to do a real quick push, enter, then drop. We've definitely gathered enough liquidity underneath here. I do see that this is a liquidity candle, and I do see that this this like where the algos really came on like late. This kind of pattern to me is algo trading, and I often see that that's usually faded out. So where this was, all of this little area before the algos took over, I would see that this is liquidity to be swept. This is see the price near around 17,650. That's more or less in line with that liquidity candle. So I'm looking for it to sweep that, to push up, and then to push down from. So, you know, a risky trade would be for me to buy to sell, or I just follow my plan and just wait and see if that sell occurs. Don't particularly want to buy to sell. I don't particularly like doing that because I usually miss the other trade. But that is an option. Don't really have any new fresh liquidity candles. We did have one here at 739, but then that low got broken. At the moment, the 3 minutes not showing anything, the 4 minutes not showing anything, 5 minutes at the top, 2 minutes not really showing anything. Don't really want to look at the 1 minutes. I'll reserve that for when I feel like a cowboy. Yeah. We'll check the headlines, see if anything's come in. All right, what do you guys reckon? Huh? You got 2 minutes. Do you reckon we're going up first or down first? Living this thing's up. I mean, just looking at the previous trend, it's almost like every single time we've swept a session low, we've had, anytime it has swept a session low, it's been like a massive move. So is this any different? Been like that for months, like literally since November, start of November. It's been like that. Just what a rally. Unprecedented rally for German 40. It's never, ever, ever had a sustained move like this. So much liquidity left behind, but when these bulls are in charge, they've basically got this by their collar. Kind of keen to take that buy to sell, but I really don't want to start the week off with a quick little loss, because trading this London Open can be a little bit twitchy. About 30 seconds. Dan, long to short, yeah, buy to sell. Anyone else in the Zoom? What do you guys think? If I get a liquidity candle under here, I think I'll take it. Just not in the first few seconds, but I will want to get like a 3-minute liquidity candle, and I'll take that long to sell. I'll have to wait for a 3-minute candle to close. So at least I got 2 minutes 40 to see what happens. I'm not going to take any impulsive entries with the candle still open. Lock maybe NY high. Oh, I like this NY high. That makes sense. Brett, based on the last 30-minute candle, nowhere. Yeah. Alan, buy to sell makes sense, but the chart's been crazy lately. It has. Hasn't really just logically hasn't made sense to me at all. I did have a theory about it, though. I was thinking yesterday that SAP is the main. It's got the main share of the market cap of the German 40, makes up around just over 10% of the whole index, and they're heavily integrated into the Facebook. Sorry, not Facebook. Amazon, Apple, Tesla, then a whole bunch of other ones that they're heavily integrated into their systems for like how to price to their customers, and when those shares, the Magnificent Seven, they've been just on an absolute tear, pulling NAS up. I feel like that's been pulling SAP up as well, and SAP's been pulling most of the index up, and that's why there's such a correlation. Normally a correlation with German 40 and the US indices, because of that SAP connection with so many major technology companies. Hey, Tom. So well and truly inside of this liquidity candle. I should do that on all charts, shouldn't I? Yeah, the other thing as well, if it does go down, straight down, then I'll be looking for buys off of this area. That's the other option. All right, so a 3-minute candle closes liquidity. Not the most convincing because it's got such a long wick on the top as well. 4 minutes closed. 4 minute looked better. Could I give this a shot here? I might give it a shot. Going to go with small risk on this one. We're going to see if we can get in for that buy to sell. Stop loss, I'll give it a little bit wider. Oh yeah. Now it's going to have to wait till NY. So there's my targets up here. Okay, it's in around 10 pips up. Come on, find the continuation. Sweet. Well, I won't take a loss on this bad boy anymore. Stops at break even, secured a little bit. Let the rest run. Don't really want to see it come back again because to me that was the retest. Now I just got to push up underneath this little bit because this is structure on the way down. So we've got to get a closure inside of there first. If we can close inside of here, we can go to the top. If we can break through these wicks, I don't see why we can't take Euro high. But if we reject off of this area, then we might be making a lower high, and that's not looking good for this little correction. So while it's still jumping this time early on, I am going in a bit more conservative on a Monday, but nothing can hurt this trade already. Already locked in. It was almost 1-to-1, and there's low risk though. But so it's not going to make much of a dent in my P&L for the rest of the week. But it's good to get your eye in. Does everyone see the trade? Everyone see that the 4-minute closed? There's a liquidity candle from my zone that I was looking at. Price opened and the new little wick pulled back a little bit. It was retesting. But this is the candle. This candle here closed really nice. 5 minutes closed nice. Closed nice to support a push up. Whether it's going to be able to break into this little traffic, because this is where price accumulated, created a lower high, and then the sellers were able to push and make a new low. So was this a sell to buy maneuver for them, or was this simply just a little bit of a release from the liquidity candle that occurred in the NY session? M5 HCS using the New York candle as well. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it was one of those. Come on. Just break through this little zone and we can look for the same sort of candle but in reverse from up here to take it back down. That structure's holding so far. Hopefully the 5 minute I can just do a straight wick fill. Don't really want it to come back. So I'm not prepared to take not prepared for this buy to sell from this area. So I got the buy, but my sell, I'm really hoping it's going to take decent liquidity. I don't like this area. I'm not confident that this is going to be the high of the London session. Hence, I don't want to take a sell here. Plus, I don't see any price action anyway. But this 5 minutes charts, this is what I got my eye on. Hoping that this can do a wick fill. Straight up. Let's see if trend lines work. It's a nice little continuation pattern if we can get above here now. Bullish, little bearish candle, bullish closing above it if it can. Nice little continuation. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Tom got in on the extension. Cool. What are you saying, Glenn? Oh, okay. Come on, break through this bit. Because a lot of sell orders that must have pushed this down. That price is just collecting contracts, sort of the battle between the bulls, the bears, sort of a neat equilibrium right here. Consolidating here for like best part of, I feel like we've been here for about 7 minutes now. Oh, it's just going to reject. Yeah, that's why I don't want to. I'm concerned about this area. Concerned for the longs. I don't really want to take sells from here though. But this is this is the euro 50% as well, isn't it? Pretty much bang on the euro 50%. Yeah, it's not an area that I'm like to sell from. But if it does reject, it's gonna take the runner. This is the trend, isn't it? For my London sessions, we seem to get around 15 pips, and then price turns around. Never getting those real clean winners like we get in New York session. Oh, just took my stop. So I'm glad I secured this time. Before I wasn't securing until 20 pips, but then reflected on the weeks, It's so many times just getting like 15 pips and then it turns around like this. Oh well. So I hope someone took at least some profits out of that. At least got something to play with now. Could be just doing the retest of this 5-minute candle. Yeah. It simply could have just done the retest. Time 0.4 down. Where was your stop loss on this one? Where did you get in? Did you get in up? You chase it up here, did you? Oh. Oh, way up here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, because that was the candle. I was going for the LQC. So it's either the retest immediately, but if price pushes away, wait for the actual retest of that wick again. Yeah, it is. It is. So at the moment, whilst retesting, this is another opportunity. So if we do get another liquidity candle, it's possible to take it. I don't particularly like this 5-minute candle though, and I really don't like how it couldn't break above here. That's really annoying. Or even get a closer. And remember, I said like if we can get at least a closure inside of here, we can go to the top, but we couldn't. But if we get another liquidity candle retesting this one, then this is like a little support created, a fresh support created at this liquidity candle. So there's a potential to give us a second chance. Let's check the 3-minute. 3-minute has got nothing. Is that a low? A lower low? Yeah, it is. So if this 4-minute closes without going up too high, then technically this is another liquidity candle. Did anyone wait for the retest and get on the retest? Because that was the other entry option. It was either in it first or wait for the retest. First touch into this area usually gives you the better opportunity. Sorry, not a better opportunity. The retest can give you a very good opportunity. The first touch gives you the best chance of a reaction. And that was the reaction to get price away, to at least get risk out of a trade if you wanted to get your risk out. Second touch of this zone, giving price action, the reaction may have already happened. So then it's dependent on where do the big boys want to take it. So I wanted to take the first touch because I knew high chance we'd get a reaction, enough to get something. Second one is dependent, just a little bit harder to read because we'd like to get a liquidity candle from here, but this is opposing price action. Don, look at market down first. Anyone see just post a short and looks like he's already been started? Oh, no, I haven't seen. Probably a good thing I haven't seen. Okay. How's this one going to close? Hey, Eddie. You're in the cell. Still think we've got a good chance to go up. I wonder if I risk half of those. Not half, sorry. Risk what I made then to see if we can get in. So I might lower the lot size. Only risking a tiny bit. So risking what I made. That if this candle can flip bullish without breaking this low, I'll jump in for another buy. Target at the top. That's if we can basically flip bullish from here without breaking underneath here. If that doesn't work, then there's no buy and the sells are in charge. But if we can flip bullish and be a liquidity candle, I'll give that a second shot for that buy to sell. Let's see. So seeing if this one can close bullish. It's got a minute 30. Or at least flip bullish and start pushing up. If it doesn't, and it can actually break through here, sells are in charge. Or my next buy zone wouldn't be until like 16,710. I'm not sure how I'm going to get into these sells though down. Oh, okay. If it's closing under here, forget those buys. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's going to have a chance to. 15 seconds left. Cool. Well, now I hope it just, Eddie, where's your target? Hope it just flies down. Take out all of these areas, come down into this area, then New York 50% more or less. Yeah, there's no buys here. That's a shame. Shame that this one wasn't able to give me a buy into my sell zone that I was looking for. The sell zone was the Euro 50%. 700, yeah, more or less down here. Cool. Now I've got to play the waiting game. So what I would be putting on here is that this area, this zone, is an area that I want to keep an eye on for later anyway. So now that price is moving away, if it's not apparent that it's going to come back anytime soon, just set an alert at that level so that you're notified when it does, because this is still going to be a pretty nice area for something, I reckon, for some sort of reaction. Now, if every 5-minute candle is going to be bearish down to that zone, you wonder when the pullback will happen, like little mini pullback. But if you're going to scale into this, could we just trust each 5-minute candle should be trending lower, making lower highs and lower lows? Nas not doing anything. Nas is stuck in this like 18 pip range. So at least German's moving more. German's moved 34 now. Oh. What was that, Pat? Oh, okay. Okay. I didn't catch it anyway. So 3 minutes closed the right, actually. It's still closed inside. This is the make or break candle now. So is this a fake support, or is this rejecting grabbing liquidity from underneath in this little area? 5 minutes, got another 2 minutes to close. So who's lying? Is it this little candle, or is it this push down? Which one was the lie here? Don, what were you saying? You were out for the school run. Um, 50%, NY 50%. Yeah, would I take a reaction off that? Yeah, definitely. This is where I've got my eye on. If it just continues selling, not selling down, then I'm really got my eye on this area. But that candle's a liar. Took a little buy, Don, off of this one. This looked better on the 4 minute. So I'll show you the 4 minute. 4 minute gave me this candle that I liked. Took the buy, closed 50% when it was 10 pips up. Got as high as 15 pips up. Couldn't break into this area. Had moved this up to break even, came back, stopped out my runner. Now I was waiting to see if this candle here could flip bullish. It didn't. So there was I was looking for more buys to see if we could give it a second chance. Didn't work out. At the moment, the sellers are definitely in charge. 30-minute candle's looking lovely for a continued drop. Got a little 3 minute, little bullish candle. But then that was a little liar. And then price is looking like it's breaking, or just did break that low. Looking at the 5 minute chart to the left, is a little bit dangerous because we can say we've got heaps of like swing lows here. So we've got like this swing low, this swing low, this swing low, this swing low. So it's easy to find like potential reaction points on a lower time frame. But the 30 minutes looking like it's got a whole bunch of these wicks that can fill. Would have liked to have seen, I really wanted to take these sells, but from this guy, I wasn't too comfortable taking it from here. So new 30-minute candle's open now. So it looks like it should just be, if this 30-minute candle has grabbed liquidity for London, then you would think that we should just be getting like lower highs, lower lows, down to like these no wick candles. I really like to see this hit. On the 1 hour time frame, yeah, it's looking like it's got clean traffic. Once we get underneath this wick, under 16,740, doesn't look like there's much that will stop it for another 25 pips to the downside. Okay. Joey, oh, sorry, I looked at the wrong chart. You're already targeting it. Sorry. Oh, yeah, definitely. Oh, good, mate. Lila fan, we be taking pullback short then down to that level. Only if it came to my original area that I was looking for. I hope so, Livinus. I hope it's retracing up to sell from up here. That was where I prefer to be getting in. Or I think we can at least get a reaction from here. Even if it's just a short-lived reaction for like 20 pips. And then it continues, I still think we can get something from here. Okay, so we've got a couple little bullish candles, small body. This could be prime for that continuation. Could you get like little push, break a low, little pullback, push, make a low, little pullback, push, make a low, little pullback, push, make a low, little pullback. Depends what fits in with your bias, what you're looking for. Morning, Heath. How are you? There's definitely liquidity being picked up, though. That's the thing. There's liquidity being picked up enough to support some sort of up move here. So far, like out of all this price action, the 4 minute's my favorite. It's the only one that's given us like true looking liquidity candle so far. 3 minute, 5 minutes, a little bit. 5 minute hasn't had here, but the 3 minute is looking a little bit messy. Livinus 1 to 3, and I'm out. Depends on what price prints. Gapped up in the 5 minute. Did it? It did move a little bit quick. I didn't see. Oh, you mean this little gap? We're trying to gap from the open. Sorry, the close price. Yeah. Yeah, the small little gap. You're looking at the euro low. Yeah. You have an ISL. What's an ISL? Not sure what that is. NAS still not moving. Gold. Morning, Razik. Is it possible that indices will be slow today because of all the news tomorrow? Yeah, with all this news this week, if there's like leaked knowledge, they could be volatile as hell. Otherwise, if it's all kept under wraps, then it might just be a bit inconsistent. Is that what ISL is? Institutional level liveness. You're looking at 16,592. This level is the level I've got panned out here. Down here, I like it as well. That's the level you're talking about. All right, time for the sales to come back in. Had the little pullback for the new 30-minute candle, created the top wick. It's time to just, one way or another, someone just move price. Because right here, this is a no trade zone for me. Can't really do anything inside of here. Well, maybe, gosh. Yeah. Didn't want to take bias from underneath here, but technically this is a very risky potential anticipation trade in the making. Yeah, well, if this is the liquidity candle on the 4-minute, if this is truly a support candle and this is a little bit of accumulation, then we want to see this wick respected and this would be like if this candle could actually close bullish, then that would be a good sign for 2 rejections. Usually means a resistance will break. So the scary thing is anticipating whether this candle is going to be bullish or not. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. This might not work out, but I'm gonna try I've entered here. Yeah. Stop loss is going to be just underneath here. So I'm only giving it like an 8 pip stop. I'm going to see if we can push up. So this is pretty risky. So I'm keeping my risk. Needless to say, I'm only risking what I made in those 10 pips. But I'm going to see, like, I don't like the 30-minute candles coming down. But if this is going to be bullish, I want this candle to close bullish. Yeah, I'm basing this on the 4 minutes. The 5 minutes is not looking too crash because there's no. Oh, that kind of is a rejection wick. I got that trend line there as well. But if this candle can flip bullish and close bullish, then I've anticipated that this will be a support. Started with no wick, so I'm hoping that it can go up and make a top wick for this candle in the next 2 minutes. If it just rips down and takes me out, then I'm sitting flat again for the day. But if this works out, risk reward's pretty decent. So I'm not worried about the result on this one too much. 30-minute structure though looks terrible. Come on. Last minute. Am I lucky or am I not lucky on this one? Come on, Jim. We get to the last 15 minutes of the hour. Hour looking scary. Looking scary for that downside. If it doesn't close up as a rejection wick and closes like something like this, then I might just exit it. But I want to see something at least like some sort of rejection, like closing higher than the previous wicks, or preferably making its own top wick. Oh man, it's right in the middle of what didn't close lower. Yeah. One minute. I really don't want to be looking at 1 minute on this. So can it at least make a top wick on this candle? Because the new 15 minutes open, that's why we get those little gaps. Oh no, 15 minutes still 10 seconds. Can the 3 minute be the liquidity candle? Yeah. going off the 4 minute, then something needs to go bullish. Otherwise, I'll give it another minute. Otherwise, I will just exit this one. You want quick reactions from these things. When on these low time frames, you do want to see it move away if you're trying to time it right. Okay, can it take that top wick? What broker am I using? Personal is Pepperstone. Prop account with Blue Guardian, they're using 8cap. .9 for Pepperstone for the prop account. It goes between 2.2 to 3.2. It's not very good. Not very good for German. It's okay for other things, but not German. Yeah, see how it pushed up and then came back down again? I'm not liking this one, so I'm gonna get out of this guy. I think it's just going to be. I think it's struggling to make these highs. So pretty much took 1 pip on that one. 1 pip loss. So it's basically break even. 4 minutes, I really want something to be closing bullish. 3 minutes, not looking too bad, but I want this kind of candle to react off another looking candle, similar candle to the left, and it hasn't got it. On the 4 minute, it does, but yeah, it's just not quite what I'm looking for. J-Man predicts sideways action for the next 2 hours. Yeah, that's the usual with London Open lately. It's just been tough to get any sort of momentum. That's coming down. So a good move to get out of that one. Yeah. Now it should be like, Eddie, I think your position should be good. Should be good. Eventually, as soon as these last hopers trying for this buy move run out, it should just drop. Yeah, we go, breaking the low. So it's like all the money's in yen. Well, I think I might go grab a coffee. Well, it's kind of a no man's land now for me to enter into any sells. I've given the buys 2 goes now. Now it's time for me to wait for my other zones to be hit. See if there's any headlines. Otherwise, hopefully volume comes in at 9. No, nothing. Nothing so far. So there's no catalyst. Nothing to actually start moving price. So we're just in this like drift lower and lower and lower. All right, I'm going to get a coffee. Trading up, people. I'm going to close this stream down. I'm going to continue on my HaydosFx YouTube channel. If you're watching on there, stay on. It's HaydosFx. Okay, down the bottom left, you can see it. Continue over there if you want to keep watching. Alan, you're off. Cool. Yeah. Otherwise, trading up, people. I'll see you on Wednesday. My people and my YouTube people, stay on. We'll stay on for another. Let's see if we can get some volume coming at 9 o'clock. All right. So right now, I'm going to go grab a coffee.